Welcome back to the QB Film Room. This is your host, Brian here. We're taking a look at a quarterback from the Atlantic Coastal Conference, Jacoby Brissett. He's a guy who we're actually pretty high on here, and he started for 2 years out east. A guy who's really big in his lower half. He's 6'4", 235 pounds, so he has the requisite size to take a pounding, and boy did he ever get pounded over the past 2 years as starter. North Carolina State, a spread offense, so they consistently went with 4 wide receivers, 5 wide receivers, which left their offensive line vulnerable, and Brissett vulnerable to a lot of heavy hits. And the offensive line play was very subpar as well over the course of time. So that affected Brissett from the standpoint of he felt pressure a little bit faster than he wanted to, and it affected his ability to come off number 1, move to number 2 and number 3 in terms of his wide receiver options. But it did allow him to really get good at maneuver ability and improvisational skills. So right here we take a look at the All-22 tape, and again, North Carolina State is in their spread alignment. They've got a quick bubble screen. They've got man-to-man coverage out here. So in an ideal world, we would like Brissett to take this quick give-me throw on 2nd and 5. But what he sees down here at the bottom of the screen is he sees man-to-man coverage with the cornerback, and he thinks that this wide receiver is running a takeoff as we see the single high safety there. So he looks there, it's not there. In an ideal world, he should come back either here or to the bubble. But because he's been pressured so much throughout his career, he tucks and runs, and he loses yardage. The next play we take a look at, again from the same Florida State game, 2015. Brissett is in the shotgun as well. North Carolina State has stacked a spread 3 wide receiver set formation here. It's a 3rd down opportunity, and we can identify the signal high safety here as well. So Brissett's going to take the snap here, and he's going to feel a little bit of that pressure here. Notice how he steps up, and there's man-to-man coverage with this under route that he's going to see and feel, allowing him to throw the ball to the curl route, which becomes his primary target. And as you can see right now, the ball is released before the wide receiver is well into his break. So Brissett is displaying timing, anticipation, and throwing a wide receiver open while under duress. And as you can see, the ball comes out nicely. And those are just 2 throws that we wanted to take a look at here. This is a prospect who's intriguing. We feel like he reminds us a little bit of Donovan McNabb, a little bit of Daunte Culpepper as well. But he's a guy who got hit a lot. He's a very good movement thrower. He's got a strong arm. And he has a lot of starting experience. So look for him to go off the board at some point in rounds 3 to 6.